Yeah, I guess so. We couldn't execute our plans in the end, and we suffered because of that. So Sunrisers played well throughout the second innings, and we pulled things back nicely, but just not good enough to cross the line. I mean, 22 in 2 overs with momentum on our side, we should have defended that. And I've said that before as well. If you don't execute your Yorkers, you're going to suffer in the end overs, which we were unable to do. See, 2020 is a very short game. You don't need just 2 good overs. If you want to get back into the game, you need 4 in a trot. And I think we bowled 50% of good balls, and then we just gave up momentum with the areas that we didn't want to bowl at. We end up bowling there, and that cost us in the end. I think the bowlers did a good job to come back in the game. But as I said, if momentum is with you, the batsman has to think twice before executing a shot. So I think we just failed to grab onto that momentum. Well, I said before this game we have things in our hand if we want to qualify. And we had to win this game to keep things under our control. Now we have to wait and watch what other teams do and hope for a right result, which is not a good situation to be in. We were in such a situation last year as well. And we played good cricket to put ourselves in a position where we had control of how we want to play the last 3 games. But as I said, we just couldn't hold on to that momentum, and now we have to wait and watch what the other teams do. Well, we've lost quite a few close games. If you see, it's not that we've been thrashed by oppositions. We've lost quite a few close games, and we just failed to hold our composure in those testing times. And that's where in a tournament like IPL, the difference of crossing the line counts. You need to be composed enough in important situations to be on the right side of the result. But if you start from that game in Sharjah against Kolkata, we were sailing throughout the game, and we just lost the momentum and we couldn't grab onto it again. And in Mumbai against Mumbai, then Rajasthan Royals in Bangalore, we ended up giving say 65 in 17 balls. So those sort of games, I mean, when you look back, if you had won those 3 close games, then we wouldn't be in a situation like this right now. But we can't look back. I think we played some really good cricket, but we just haven't been able to maintain our composure in those crucial crunch moments, and that's cost us quite a few important games. But now all we can do is focus on the next 2. Well, yeah, you could say that. I mean, I got out, then AB got out immediately. So we could have been 15-20 runs plus, I guess, if both of us hadn't got out. But I think we thought the wicket's gonna become slower in the second innings, but that wasn't the case. It became actually really good to bat on in the second innings under lights, and it was surprising for us as well. I think Sunrisers also wanted to bat, so they would have been surprised with how the wicket behaved as well in the second innings, which made it pretty easier for the batsmen to score fluently. And as I said, they batted pretty well, took advantage of the ball coming onto the bat nicely, and we were unable to execute our plans in the end. But all in all, I think a good effort by the bowlers to bring it back to the situation we got it in the end.